Today we are going to be traveling into the world of Honkai Star Rail by Hoyoverse. And in this video, we are going to be playing the game with an arcade stick and determine whether it's manageable or not. The one thing you will notice when connecting your arcade stick to your PS5, PC, or PS4, depending on which mode you've set it to, you'll notice right away that instead of moving your character with the joystick, it'll instead change your character. This is because by default, your arcade stick is set to where it'll emulate the D-pad of the controller for the console you're using. To fix this, you'll simply need to change the mode for the joystick from directional pad to left stick, and now you'll be able to move around freely. One thing you may notice right away is that the camera does not move with the direction you're facing, and it could be an issue if you're trying to get to a specific destination. So to fix this, you can press R3 to reset the camera to your current destination, so you can now face where you're going. When you have the map open, you can use the joystick, if you have it set to left stick mode, to move the cursor around. And if you have it set to D-pad mode, you can switch between which area you want to go to. In addition, if you have it set to D-pad mode, you can press right on the joystick to change between each layer of the area you are currently looking at. You can also press square to open the map of each planet you've been to. Keep in mind that you'll need to go have your arcade stick set to the left stick mode in order to navigate. With the basics of field and map controls covered, we're going to try a puzzle and see if it can be managed with an arcade stick. For the navigation compass puzzle, you can use the joystick when it's emulating the left stick to switch between which rings you want to move. And you can also press square to do the same thing. Once you determine whichever rings you want to rotate, you can press X and it'll rotate in that specific direction. Repeat this process until you complete the puzzle, and you'll be able to get a new treasure chest. This alone shows that this puzzle and a few others can be managed with arcade sticks, just like with a standard controller. Additionally, if you have the joystick set to where you can emulate the right stick, you can hold L1 to open the shortcut wheel and move the joystick in the direction you want to go for that menu option. Keep in mind that it can be quite finicky as with a normal controller, so you may not get the option you want. But sometimes you'll be able to get the option you desire to choose. Now we're going to be going over the basics of battles. As you can see, I switched over to Huo because her unique action with triangle will inflict the enemy using the horror strut status ailment. Then we're going to quickly switch over to Tingyun. Use her special field action and attack the enemy to reveal its weakness.
Chill out. You took the bait just like that. Time for a buzz. This battle is unavoidable. Evildoer.
Each character has their own unique abilities, such as skills that will either attack enemies or grant buffs or heal their allies, and even remove any debuffs that were applied by the enemy to your ally.
At this speed, too slow.
To activate ultimates, you'll need to hold down L2 and press either square, triangle, cross, or circle to activate the designated ultimate. You can also use the left stick to select which enemy you want to attack or which ally you want to grant support abilities to. With Bronya's support, I'm going to allow Tingyun to go back to the battle.
Lend me your strength. Customers are always welcome.
While also granting her damage. Additionally, Tingyun's also grants attack buff. And with that, the battle is now completed. I can conclude battles are also manageable with an arcade stick. And that concludes our video on playing Honkai Star Rail using an arcade stick. I can happily conclude that this is manageable and really easy to use as long as you memorize what you're doing. As in switching between directional pad, left stick, right stick emulation for the joystick. Using your action buttons carefully. And remembering when to switch between characters when inflicting them with status ailments, giving your characters buffs, and or attacking head on before the beginning of a battle. All in all, it was a really fun experiment, and I hope to do this again with a nerd game. And I will conclude that arcade sticks are also great for not only fighting games, beat 'em and shoot 'em ups, but also RPGs, and hopefully I'll be able to try out a platformer using this arcade stick. The one I recommend is the Qanba Obsidian 2 because this arcade stick is licensed by Sony for use with the PlayStation 5, PS4, etc. You can also use it on your PC. And because this is an official Sony licensed arcade stick, you can run native PS5 games, such as the PS5 version of Honkai Star Rail, which I used for this video, to demonstrate whether this is manageable or not. And you can also, I can conclude that for the PC version of the game, you can use any arcade stick of your choice as long as you can switch between the left stick, right stick, or D-pad.
Server's still not open.
That being said, I hope you liked this video. And if you like what you see, be sure to give me a like or subscribe to my channel. And I'll catch you guys next time.